Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Andika Pratama from the Indonesian Technocrat University, Faculty of Economic and Business, Accounting Study Program. Here I will explain about externalization. Enjoy watching. Externalities in microeconomics. Externalities refer to the unintended side effect of economic activities that affect third parties who are not directly involved in the activity. This effect can be either positive or negative. In essence, externalities arise when the cost or benefit of an economic transaction are not fully accounted for in the market prices, leading to market inefficiency and potentially suboptimal outcomes for society. Externalities are important because they can result in market failure, where the allocation of resources is not optimal for overall societal welfare. To address this, government intervention is often needed to correct the market failure caused by externalities. Type of externalities. Externalities can be broadly classified into two categories. 1. Negative externalities. A negative externality occurs when an economic activity imposes a cost on a third party without compensating them for that cost. These are often referred to as spillover costs because they spill over from the producer and consumer to society at large. Example of negative externalities. 1. Pollution. 2. Traffic congestion. 3. Noise pollution. 4. Climate change. In the case of negative externalities, the social cost of producing or consuming a good is higher than the private cost. This leads to overproduction or overconsumption of the goods since producer and consumer do not account for the full societal cost. 2. Positive externalities. Positive externality occurs when an economic activity generates benefit for third parties who are not directly involved in the transaction. In the case, the social benefit exceed the private benefit. Example of positive externalities: 1. Education. 2. Vaccination. 3. Public infrastructure. 4. Research and development. In the case of positive externalities, the social benefit is greater than the private benefit, leading to underproduction of underconsumption of the goods in a free market. This occurs because producer and consumer do not receive the full benefit of their action. Causes of externalities. Externalities typically arise due to certain market imperfection, including lack of property rights. When property rights are not well defined or enforced, individuals or firms may engage in activities that harm others without facing the cost of their action. Incomplete markets. In some cases, markets fail to account for the full social cost or benefit of an activity. Information asymmetry. Sometimes one party in a transaction has more information about the potential externalities than the other. Impact of externalities on social welfare. Externalities can lead to market failure where the market does not achieve the socially optimal outcome. This is because externalities distort the true cost and benefit of an activity, causing a misallocation of resources. Negative externalities and market failure. When negative externalities are present, the market tends to overproduce goods that generate external costs. For example, in the case of pollution, companies may continue to produce goods without considering the harm to the environment or human health. This results in a situation where the marginal social cost is greater than the marginal private cost, and society ends up with too much pollution. Positive externalities and market failure. When the positive externalities exist, the market tends to underproduce goods that generate benefit to third parties. For example, a company may underinvest in research and development because it cannot capture all the benefit from its innovation. As a result, society misses out on potentially greater technological advancement or social benefit. Government intervention to correct externalities. Government can play a key role in correcting externalities and improving social welfare by using various policy tools to align private incentives with social welfare. Some common methods include 1. Pigovian taxes. A Pigovian tax is a tax levied on a good or service that generates a negative externality. The goal of a Pigovian tax is to internalize the external cost, making the producer or consumer bear the full cost of their action. This tax raises the price of the good or service, which reduces consumption or production to a socially optimal level. 2. Subsidies for positive externalities. Subsidies can be provided for activities that generate positive externalities in order to encourage more production or consumption of the good by lowering the cost for producer or consumer. Subsidies help to align the private incentives with the social benefit. 3. Regulation and direct control. Government can impose regulation or direct restrictions on activities that create negative externalities. This might include setting maximum levels of pollution, noise, or emissions. 4. Tradable permits. A cap and trade system is a market-based approach to reducing negative externalities. Under this system, the government sets a cap on the total level of an externality and allocate permits to firms that reduce their emissions below their allotted permits, cancel the excess permits to firms that exceed their limits. 5. Provision of public goods. For positive externalities, government can directly provide public goods or services that have large social benefit. Education, healthcare, and public parks are examples of public goods that government may fund or subsidies. Example of externalities in everyday life. 1. Air pollution. When a factory emits harmful pollutants into the air, it can cause respiratory problems and environmental damage to nearby communities, affecting their health and quality of life. 2. Education. An educated population is more productive, leading to increased economic growth, lower crime rates, and better health outcomes. The benefit of education spill over to society, making it a classic example of a positive externality. 3. Public health. Public health campaign promoting the benefit of exercise or healthy eating not only improve the health of individuals who participate, but also reduce healthcare costs for society by decreasing the prevalence of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Conclusion: externalities are fundamental concept in macroeconomics that can lead to market failure and suboptimal outcomes for society. Whether negative or positive externalities affect third parties who are not directly involved in an economic transaction. Understanding and addressing externalities is crucial for ensuring that resources are allocated efficiently and that social welfare is maximized. Government play a key role in managing externalities through tools such as tax subsidies, regulation, and tradable permits to correct market failure and promote a more equitable and efficient economy. That's a little explanation from me. Thank you for watching.